Alright guys, welcome to Luimarco's Natural Bodybuilding and Fitness. I salute you. So that's that. Alistair Overeem, the #1 contender, heavyweight contender that is in the UFC, has been caught cheating, obviously, according to the latest report, using testosterone, right? He has been tested on March the 27th and he failed that test. And he failed it with a big margin, right? If you guys are familiar with the testosterone test, a normal person should have a ratio of 1:1 of testosterone versus EP testosterone. EP testosterone is the testosterone that is not active. It resembles greatly. It is testosterone. However, it differs in the position of the carbon 17, if I'm not mistaken, from the regular testosterone. So anyway, this dude has been caught with a ratio of 10:1. So 10 testosterone, regular testosterone versus 1 testosterone. As I said, a regular person should have a 1:1, right? Some people might have up to 4:1, which is uncommon, but it might happen. It is acceptable in test, which again tells you that people can cheat because a regular person should have a 1:1 ratio. Alright, so this dude did not pass, and right now the main event is in jeopardy because he was supposed to fight JDS, right? Junior Dos Santos, the current UFC heavyweight champion. Right now, shit hit the fan. He must actually provide another sample as soon as possible to the commission, and if that sample comes back negative, most likely, probably, maybe they will give him a shot. Now, this is the second fight, if I'm not mistaken, of Mr. Alistair Overeem in the UFC. Mind you, he fought Brock Lesnar, if I'm not mistaken, it was UFC 141, which he won by TKO first round. We all saw that. Now, you guys might ask me, why wasn't he caught on that fight? Now, listen. In that fight, actually, the commission have asked him to provide a urine sample, and he did not do so back then. He came back a few days later and it was like a blood test, so it was not the real genuine test, and it was not done when he was asked to give it, as far as I know, right? So yeah, right now the rules are definitely more strict in the Nevada Commission, and right now they test randomly, and before, after the fight, and as you guys know, in that conference which was done randomly, all the 5 other present fighters all passed the test, like Frank Mir, JDS, and so on. There were like 5 other heavyweights in that conference. They all passed except this dude. Now, it's not the first time that this dude has a big steroids controversy on his shoulders. You guys ought to know, this dude was fighting, in K1. He was fighting in Japan. Actually, he's the actual reigning K1 champion. But as I said, he was fighting in Japan in the 205 division. So he was fighting along people like Rampage Jackson, also back then the Iceman Liddell, and so on. All these dudes were 205 pounders. And all of a sudden, this dude took a vacation, or like a few months. I'm saying a few months because it was a year and some months, right? But it's still like, I don't know, like 17 months or so, and he came back as a heavyweight. Not a regular heavyweight, but he has put in 45, in excess of 45 pounds of pure muscle. Not only that, the dude looked stronger, bigger neck, bigger jaw, all of a sudden. And when people asked him, come on, Alistair, what happened, bro? I mean, you were like a freaking 205, almost skinny guy, looking thin. Right now, you're like a beast, right? What happened? He told them, listen, I took what we call the Eastern diet, which consists of a horse meat diet. So he told them I ate only horse meat and I got big. And bear in mind, he was an adult, right? 45 pounds of lean muscle. Yeah, right. So tell me about it. That's that. You guys, I don't know, also in Pride, testing was not this meticulous. It was not, there was no scrutiny when it comes to testosterone, all the gears out there. The doping was not, basically the Pride organization was looking on the other way, where people were taking this stuff. And that's that. So right now, this guy got caught. In my opinion, he's a goner. He's a goner because there will be a lot of controversy, and Dana White and the Fertittas, who are the owner of UFC, do not like those controversy. Hence, there is not a single video right now on YouTube talking about this issue as of yet, right? Last time I checked a few minutes ago, no official is talking about it, because it is it is a big matter. These guys invested big money in this upcoming show. As a matter of fact, it was supposed to have like 3 main events, who are 3 big major heavyweight fights, right? And right now this event is in jeopardy for the title, which is the most glorious, most notorious title, that is the heavyweight title. So that's that. A lot of controversy lately concerning especially testosterone. So we're talking about steroids, not growth hormone, in the UFC. Even Rampage Jackson came back lately, and he said that he's taken testosterone replacement therapy legally, supposedly. That's that. He's not the only one. Tons of guys are basically taking testosterone, but they're saying it is prescribed by the doctors. You guys ought to know that usually, well, I'm talking about the regular population, usually people who take testosterone replacement therapy are older than 50 years old, right? And these guys are in their late 20s, for that matter, early 30s, and they're already taking it. So that tells you what's happening. So that's that. This guy had a controversy over his shoulder for years, and obviously he got caught. We'll see how it goes. The commission requested a second